bed this, long-standing lie that the Tories are somehow fiscally responsible. Out of £13.6 billion, they wasted £10 billion. And the excuse being, it's an unprecedented pandemic, we had to, rush to, find PPEs. Yeah, they did, but instead of going to actual suppliers, they held back and started their own companies or went into their mates. So they could all make millions of pounds like Michelle Mone. And in case you've forgotten, Michelle Mone is under investigation by a national crime agency for major fraud. And speaking of fraud, remember our ex-Prime Minister, David Cameron, who was in that massive Greensill scandal? That's not over, he's still under investigation. They're all fucking crooks.
Drinking out of copper creates electrical conductivity in your water. You're an electrical being. So if you don't have electrically conductive water, you have no more conductivity in your body. That's why everybody used to have copper pipes in their home. That was helping to keep the electrical conductivity going in the body. Think of all the people who had copper pipes. They had no gray hair, they had a great memory, they lived to 90, they maybe lived to 100 having copper pipes. Then all of a sudden they started bringing in all the plastic, DuPont plastic pipes, PVC pipes, which leak vinyl chloride. And where have we heard that one before? Remember when all those train spills were happening? What were they leaking? Vinyl chloride up into the air? Because they create PVC pipes. You see how there's a flip? You get rid of the copper, which is beneficial to the body. It also helps electrically charge the body. And you switch it to plastic, which plastic doesn't do anything for conductivity. And it blocks the ether or the energy that's transferring the entire time. So why do they tell you now that they want you to get rid of your copper pipes? Or register them. I actually saw that on the news too. They said they wanted everybody to register their copper pipes because copper pipes also block radio frequencies, which would protect your water. But drinking out of plastic results in all those PFAs and hormones and toxins and everything going up inside the body. And then it sits in every water molecule of the body.
I want to see if you're a brave person, what they call the 4 o'clock in the morning courage. Wait when things go completely to pieces, when things are the worst, when your very best deal falls apart and your rent is late and you're tired and you're sick and everybody is mad at you and your car doesn't work. Then it's the person that picks themselves up and says, nothing is going to stop me. You know, the best quality in the world that you can develop, and I give it to you because I've made it my life's habit to develop this quality. I hope I've got it, I don't know for sure. But the quality is to develop the quality of being unstoppable. Develop the quality of being unstoppable. Say in yourself that no matter what life throws at me, it'll never stop me. No matter how rough it gets, I will never quit, and nothing will ever stop me.
Did you know putting a potato slice in your sock overnight can cure you from being sick? Cut 2 slices of potato, put them in your sock or your child's sock before bed, and all of the toxins will be released into the potato overnight, leaving your child cured and feeling better instantly.
Okay, this is a bit creepy. Let me know what you guys think. So, why does NASA have all these old school cars? My thoughts are, they're cars without computers in them. All from the 1970s. They're preparing for an EMP blast. What's odd is they're not just old school NASA cars. Here's a news car. They have a whole fleet from NASA vehicles, semi-trucks, ambulances. Perhaps this is where that $50 million a day budget is going. because we all know it's certainly not getting us into space. Collectors of CGI videos and apparently old school cars. Let me know what you think they're using them for. Question everything, friends. Until next time.
You're suggesting that these women at these abortion rallies are ugly and overweight?
Yes.
What do you say to people who think that those comments are offensive?
Be offended.
Mm-hmm.
Nan, you know you got dentures. Do you still have to brush your teeth even though you take them out?
Of course I fucking do.
Alright, did you have to brush your tongue and all then or not?
Well, yes, I do. Why?
Well, how'd you brush your tongue?
What do you mean, how do I brush my tongue?
Well, how'd you brush it?
Like that.
It's a good technique.
I'll tell you fucking what. You're not wired up properly. You're lucky your granddad ain't a fucking live, because you wouldn't do none of this, would ya? You little shit.
You're most likely buying garlic from China. And that's a really bad thing because Chinese garlic is grown in sewer water that can be really high in heavy metals like lead. It's so white because it's bleached with chlorine and it's sprayed with fungicide. There is zero reason to be buying garlic from China when Gilroy, California is the garlic capital of the world. Look at the difference. It's so easy to spot. This one is white and has the roots scooped out. This one is kind of blemished and still has the roots. You can always tell the difference between the two, and this one actually tastes better. The farming practices in China are very inferior. They can use sewer water, they can use chemicals that we don't use here. And if you go look on the back of your garlic, this one clearly says product of China. Do yourself a favor. Do not buy this garlic from China, buy the one from the USA.
Should we take this down? Good evening. Can I have a 5x5 from somebody, please? How are you all? Well, actually, Pete normally just checks me anyway. He Pete always sounds good, and I think he would tell me if I didn't sound right. Thanks, Mascara Snake. Good of you. Very good of you. And good evening, everyone. And let's say hello to everyone. Let me go to the top here. I'm going to go through those memes, actually. Some of them I just wanted to comment on. Of course, James was first in the chat. James sneaking in there every time. Second place was Paula, and third place was Miss Blue Sky. So I'd say that it's gold, silver, and bronze. But James, yeah, I think we need to have the same rule that Pete does. But just for today, James, all right, here's your round of applause. Stop. All right, we'll do 3 round of applauses. And again, one each. There you go. It was on loop there, so I've stopped the loop now. And right, so back to the chat. Let me go to the top. So we had. Oh yes, okay. Before I go any further, thank you, Pete. Legal bit. Welcome to the show. This show is for entertainment purposes only. If you wish to have medical advice, please visit a healthcare professional in your country of residence. Thank you very much. Thank you, Pete. And right, so let's go through then. So we got James. Yeah, hello, James. Hello, Paula. Hello, Miss Blue Sky. Hello, Rick. Hello, Kitty. Cookie. Good evening, Cookie. Good evening, Mascara Snake. Let's keeping going down here. Keeping going down here. Lops, good evening, Lops. Good evening. And let's have a look. Keep going, keep going. Manda, good evening, Manda. Spanish Chicken, good evening. I'm getting a copper foil hat. Look. There's my copper. I know Lops Lop says it's BS about copper, but I can just tell you something about since I've been wearing the copper, Lops. But yeah, everyone's entitled to their opinions. It's fine. This is a free speech country and show. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Anyone else here? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Keep going, Robert. Keep going. Keep going. And Blazing Stars is back. Where you been, Blazing? You been on holiday? We've just been hibernating. Good evening, Blazing Stars. And anyone else that I've missed so far? And Chris is here as well. Good evening, Chris. Nice to have you in the chat, Chris. Thank you for joining us. And Ron's here. Ron's here. Ron the Malcolm, the Ron. Ron, I think saxophone you used to play. Great saxophonist last night. I'll talk about that a bit in a minute. Anyone else? Anyone else? Hey, my sister's here. Hello, Marion. Nice to see you. Good evening, Marion. I haven't spoken to you actually. I should have phoned you. All the way from sunny Spain. Is it hot, Marion? Let me know. Let me know. What's my yeah, I know, but that guy was BS. Yeah. Again, I mean, like I said, there's been books written about it and stuff, Lops, but so he's got his opinions and stuff, and he does try and back it up with evidence and research and stuff like that. So it doesn't electrify the water. Okay, no, fair enough. Yeah. Where was I going to go? Let me come down to my notes. Should we bring Pete on? Say hello to Pete. Pete,
hello.
Oh, I could hear myself then, Pete.
Oh,
I don't know why that is. Hang on, let me just check. Is it me or is it you?
I don't know. Check.
Oh, it's me. It was me. It was my fault.
Okay.
It was my fault.
That's
Pete. Oh, Pete, I don't know why, but it's not streaming to
Rumble. No, I saw that. No, it's not going out.
I don't know what's going on there. So we'll have a chat about that a bit later. So
could be Rumble itself
it's been a very busy day for me and Pete. In fact, it's been a very busy day, a busy 24 hours, especially for us both. Pete, you go first.
Come on. Well, I had to sort some shit out because I did have some damage. There was a fire in my street across my house directly, like a car fire.
Wow.
So 2 cars burned out in front of my house. So some smoke damage. So I had to sort some shit out with insurance.
Was it starting to come into your property?
I was standing behind the fucking window and it was like I'm standing in front of a fire that hot.
Really?
Yeah. So I was lucky that the firemen just got there in time because it could have set my house on fire as well. But yeah, so I'm lucky.
And what was it? It was 2 vehicles on fire, did you say?
Yeah, 1 vehicle was set on fire. There were camera footage and you could see somebody throw something at that car. So we suspected an attack. Directed
arson.
Yeah.
Ooh. I was hoping you were going to tell me it was an electric vehicle.
No, it's not. It was a Volkswagen.
Exactly, Blazing. I thought he was going to, do EV fire.
Yeah, no, luckily no, because that they cannot put those out, right? Because once the firemen were here, it was out like in no time. So
Pete, we should have just started that whole thing with this, really.
Fire!
Fire! Fire! By Dr. Robert Sow! Fire! I'd like to thank Pete for that breaking headlines. That's great.
Yeah, well,
Did you not use it last night? Oh, you have actually used it, haven't you, in your show? I think you've used it with your little cartoon dog, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, not
I
sure.
like that.
It's more for the starfish show. So
Yeah, shut it, Spanish, as if you've got loads of bloody hair.
I've got a wig.
I'm really offended.
No, he had a shower. That's it.
Yeah, I told Pete. I mean, this is why I'm looking a bit flushed as well, because yeah, I had a shower just before the show because I don't want to turn up dirty, especially for everyone. You know, it's smelly. You know, so yeah, I especially had a show. Oh, I just wanted to let's have a little bit of a comment about those memes. Hang on, let me bring them up again. Where are they? Where are they? Add to the stage. Hang on.
Put to bed this, you know.
So, yeah, UK government wasting loads of money. Yeah. So there's that. So no surprise there. Yeah. Can people still hear me when I've got this on? I don't know if they can actually.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, they can. Great. Yeah. Okay. So they've got the UK government wasting lots of money. That's brilliant. Yeah. We're not convinced about the whole copper thing, but I did want to say to Lops that, yeah. So I've got a new copper bracelet here, and it's also got magnets in it. And many moons ago, I did actually, I think, break my wrist here, but I never went to the hospital or anything because I didn't want to be signed off work because I couldn't afford to be signed off work. And every winter, I do get pain in my wrist. And since I've been wearing this, I used to have to put my salve on it all the time, but now I don't have to. I'm just literally wearing this, and yeah, the pain has gone. So I don't know. Maybe there's something going on.
I need two then, because I broke both.
Did you?
Yeah.
Both your wrists?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, motocross.
Yeah, give it a go, Pete.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah, you should give it a go. I'll send you the link to these ones if you want. Well, actually, this was bought as a present for me, so I don't know, but I can find out where it comes from. I can find out. So yeah, people, you know,
limp-wristed would have thought.
Limp-wristed would have thought. Shut it, Spanish.
Shut it.
Shut it. Right. So we got Matt there doing his bit, and then this fella doing his bit, saying, you know, be positive, you know, be happy. Dog doing a funny noise. This was great. I thought this was great.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
This was great. You know, you really thought they were going to leave the dog behind, and it just shows you how some animals are so attached, doesn't it? I mean, you've got a dog, Pete. You know, I bet your dog would do exactly the same, wouldn't it?
If he's awake and he
and not farting,
can move his ass from the couch, then yeah, maybe. No, he would absolutely would.
Would you try potatoes in your socks?
This is a grandma tip, right? This is one of those old things that we used to do.
Pete called me a boomer this week, and I went, "I am a boomer, Pete."
Yeah.
Did you
so
know?
No, I'm not insulting you anymore.
Yeah,
so
he's not insulting me.
Upset. I have to find something new.
I was born in the last year of the boomers, 64.
Yeah.
So there you go. And
Yeah,
do you know why Pete was calling me a boomer? He was calling me a boomer because I tried 7 times to do something on buy me
Send
a
me a coffee. Help us.
Buy me a coffee. So I was trying to send him a little donation, and he fucking called me a boomer because it wouldn't work. And because I haven't got Google.
No.
So how many people in the chat have got Google Pay? Come on. I want to know how many people.
Yeah, okay, this is the wrong chat to ask.
Is it just me, or
no, it's not just you.
Got, Google Pay, and you think this was a set, Pete? You think this is the NASA thing?
Yeah, this is a set. Yeah. This is where they film. What's it? There's a show right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's all about this.
But why are they at NASA though? I don't get it.
Money. They get money from this. This is all, good PR, free advertising.
Oh, okay.
So good for them.
Okay, there we go. See, we're getting to the bottom of these memes. You see, this is good stuff. This is good stuff.
But this is
And
movie stuff.
I like this guy.
Yep. Well, he's an idiot, but yeah.
Yeah, but his comment there was good. Be
Matt
offended.
Gates. Matt Gates.
Oh, did he?
He's Matt Gates. That's his name. He's a Congress.
If he met
guy.
Gates, that's it. Does your dog snore, Pete?
Yes, but not like that. And he doesn't have a blankie and a fucking toy either. But okay,
Blankie.
he's under a blankie. What the hell?
I know one of my partner's cats snores. I think, but
Okay.
yeah, funny dog. This lady was brilliant.
Yeah,
Absolutely
last
brilliant.
bit.
No,
Just
no.
clip the last bit.
How do should we start it? Shall we?
Properly. You're lucky your granddad ain't a fucking live, because you wouldn't do none of this, would ya? You little shit.
You little shit.
You little shit. You fucking you. You.
Yeah, you got to clip that last bit. That's good.
No, you're my producer. I don't know how to do shit like that. You do. I'm a
You
boomer.
made this intro for yourself, so you can.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not that bad.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
would you do this, Pete?
No.
I think he's called in the fire brigade.
Isn't this what they do at the Bohemian Grove?
What the actual fuck?
Yeah, this makes no sense. It's just, oh, what can we do next?
What the actual fuck? Would you really do?
Yeah,
who in their right mind is
to what point? What?
Yeah.
What
Can you just sign the this document, please? This get out of jail.
the fire extinguisher should be a warning. In the corner of the fucking room.
Yeah, exactly. No way.
No.
You're most likely buying garlic from China.
And lastly, it was, of course, the garlic thing. I actually am a big believer in this. Whenever I see made in China garlic, I do not buy it. I always go for Spanish garlic. My sister will be very proud of me. Or, of course, the garlic that I grow on my own allotment. It ran out about a month. It ran out about a month ago. But I've got more growing right now. So I'm looking forward to my own garlic. What about?
Have you been in Spain and seen farming over there?
Oh God, don't! You're going to upset me now, Pete.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, it's not much better than in China, honestly.
Is it not?
No.
But they've got no bloody water.
They have no problems with having a fucking farm next to a factory.
Really?
Yep.
Mm.
And tapping off the same water. So yeah, no. It's not necessarily better, but yeah.
But yeah,
it's a little better.
Well, there you go. Grow your own, everyone.
That's the best. You just buy one, stick it in the ground, right?
Garlic's
you grow them.
Garlic's pretty simple. It really is. It is pretty simple. I think you could even grow garlic on your windowsill. Pete, have you got a south? Have you got a south facing or what?
No, I got a
north facing.
No,
window?
I'm no. Fucking no.
No.
My son is coming up at an angle at the back, and then it goes down at an angle on the front.
So it's north facing, like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the sun at the end of the day.
Most of it, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Same as me. It's a right pain in the arse, isn't it? Yeah. But anyone who can get a bit of sun at least half the day, you should be able to grow it on a windowsill, shouldn't you, garlic?
Pete's in a bunker. Well, almost.
You should be able to. There's been 70 odd comments since I put my little pointer in to remind me where to chat. So I'm going to go up to where my little star is, I'm going to try and catch up with the chat and see what people are saying, because they'll only moan, Pete. You know what they're like, Well,
Spanish does.
Spanish says, is that Dinny with hair at Starfish Troopers podcast? I don't know which one that was, but yeah, you're probably right. And Cookie says they strip the copper out to sell it. worth more than the PVC pipes to replace it. Yeah. My pipes are copper, says Lops. Apparently, the copper does stop a lot of EMF. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I've never done the tests myself. Rich T says, I've never had a pucker pie. Rich T, you haven't lived. Surely you must have had a pucker pie. That's a quite regular thing in the chip shop over here, Pete. A pucker pie. You got to have a pucker pie with your chips sometimes. EV Fire. Yeah, we've had that one. We had that one from let's say. And Paula says, "Look at that. See, they're so caring in this community, aren't they? You know." But she says, "Pete, glad to hear you're safe and well."
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it must have been. Was it a little bit scary, Pete?
No, I was outside looking at it, so I was safe. Everything, I was safe. The dog was safe.
You wasn't in your property actually.
No, it fucking woke me up because the shit started exploding.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Fuck yeah, now, man. Jesus Christ. That's not good, man. That's really not good. Oh,
yeah, no. Yeah.
Just a quick update. Here he is. Here he is. Mr. S.
The man, the myth.
Smithy, the man behind the mask. He's in. The mysterious man. He's in. Good evening, mysterious man. Chris says, Rob is going to be so smug. Luton went 2-0 up against Brighton in 3 minutes.
Are you assuming his gender, by the way?
What, Mr. Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Well, with a name like Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't he say,
well,
wouldn't he say, can you call me they or them or her or, No, Chris, I honestly don't give a monkey's. Remember, my team was Quarter Pounder Rubbish. For anyone who doesn't know, that's QPR. And I think they're doing very badly in League One. So I don't really care about football anymore, to be honest with you. Okay, Spanish is talking about spuds between his toes. Yeah. And right. And Chris says, I had Google Pay, but then I deleted it. There you go. See, Pete?
Yeah, well, that's an option too.
James says no Google here. Kitty says nope. And Spanish says, cash for fuck's sake. What's wrong with you, love?
Yeah.
What's wrong? Hey? Yeah, you... Yeah, Spanish, can you do a plumbing job for cash? Of course I will. Yeah. People saying hello to Mr... and Chris, cash is king.
He'll do it for sex as well, Rob.
Yeah. Kitty, I was asked if I'd ever been to the red light district today in Amsterdam. Only with a mouse. Mr. Smith just saying hello to people here. Movie rentals. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. Lops says magnets need to be large to have an effect. I've got a 2x2x1 block magnet I use for seed exposure and watering restructure. I've got magnets on my water distiller holder thingy. Yeah.
Get a neodymium magnet.
Yeah, and
they're small and fucking powerful. So
they are powerful. Yeah, they are very
very powerful. They can be dangerous even. Yeah.
And that's what I think these are as well, actually. But there you go. I'm okay so far. Sorry. Ron, yeah, and Ron's in the legend. Ron, yeah. The small ones and bracelets and foot insoles are a bit of a gimmick. How Lops? Anything to back that up? I don't know. I mean, reminds me of my gran, says Cookie. Okay. Oh yeah, the you're fucking this and fucking that. Yeah. Lovely. Flame farter. Yeah, and don't fart. Yeah, not when you've got those towels on you. Satellite. Lighter fuel on your hand is the same. Yeah, but I don't do that. I wouldn't do that Spanish anyway. So yeah. Paula looks like he's having. How do you know it was a he, Paula? He's having a back sack, cracked knees, and toe hair sorted. Saves a wax. Okay, I'll confess that once I did have my back waxed. Yeah, Pete, have you ever tried having hairs removed by wax?
No.
Okay, I did it because my partner, she knew someone, her best friend was like, she did all that waxing stuff. So I tried just once. Done. No, that was it. Only once. So yeah, never again. Never again. Plants distill water, says Spanish Chicken. Okay, yeah. And Rich Tea, very important. Wild garlic in the woods. If you can find it, Rich. Yeah, if you can find it. My mate pumped his septic in Spain under his lemon trees. Okay.
Yeah, free. Yeah. Yeah.
Pete's in a bunker, says, and Amanda says it's easy to grow, but it takes a lot of space if you want a good supply of the garlic. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. And Chris has bought a tarpaulin so he can sleep outside. Why not just buy a bibby backpack, Chris? I hear that the bibby backpacks are very good to sleep outside with. And Kitty says, you can get a grow light will help a lot, Robert and Peter. Yeah. What to grow? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, to grow. You could grow it in a small tent, I guess, to grow garlic. Yeah, but again, it's about cost and effect, isn't it? I mean, how much do you spend on a grow light that's like maybe 125 watts or 250 watts? What does it cost you, and what will it cost you to grow the garlic? And it does take 6 months to grow garlic or so. Didn't he shagging the Queen Pete's avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an old Raconteurs news joke. Yeah, we did. I don't have those anymore, Spanish, actually. Yeah. Ron says, in my old flat, I grew cactus on the windowsill from seed, not here, though. Cactus must be... that must need a lot of sun. I think I've got cactus.
A friend of mine grows peppers in his flat.
Does he get a lot of sun though?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Yeah, see.
Yeah, works great.
Spanish,
it's like a greenhouse.
An important message. Look, 7 likes. You're doing well, Rob. Is that all? Pete and Cookie have normally got about 30 million by now.
Yep.
New Bean's in. Good evening, New Bean. Sorry I'm late. You don't have to apologise. And Miss Blue Sky has just popped up. Quarter pound of rubbish. Yes, QPR. Exactly, Miss Blue Sky. Thank you very much. Quarter pound of rubbish. Yep. And Mascara says, we beat you in the milk cup. I don't know who that is, Mascara. But Mascara, do you know what? It would be... Have you ever thought about coming in the after chat? Well, you've been in... You're such a regular. It'd be nice to see you in the after chat. You know, if you've got, if you can, but no worries if you can't. Fuck Google and Amazon, says Miss Blue Sky. Okay.
That's a bit personal.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I've almost caught up with the chat. Read the Magnet's Blueprint of Life. Okay, I'll try and remember that. Thank you. I'm going to put that in. Hang on.
Magentic.
Magnet's
Magentic Blueprint.
Is that what he says?
That's what it says.
Oh,
Magaeent, not magnetic.
Magnets. What's this?
I think it means magnetic, but
what was the comment again? Because I'm just looking for it now. Luke.
Read the Magnetic Blueprint of Life. That one?
magnetic blueprint for life. Right, I'm just put that in.
Yeah, I'm getting used to Lop's spelling.
Thank
so,
you.
yeah.
I've got that. It's only £240, Lops. It's got 10 reviews. I kid you not. Look, I'm gonna share this, please. I've got to share this. So thanks, Lops, for that.
Boomer types.
That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Let me share that. Hang on. Present. Share screen. Share screen. There we are. Look. Share. Look. £240. Look.
Donate now.
Yeah, if you want to buy it for me.
Nah, it's online, he says. Yeah, download the PDF probably, right? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But why is it so expensive? Is it because it's so good?
Well, if there's a lot of pictures in there.
I was talking to the bloke. I was talking to the bloke next to me last night. He was so annoying in the concert, and he was going on about how great Kindles are and everything. I said, yeah. I said, but they can. I said, there's books you can't read, and he said, oh, like what? I said, well, George Orwell's 1984. You're not allowed to read that on it. And he went, oh, are you one of these conspiracy theorists, then? Oh, he was so fucking annoying. He really was. So what else? Let me go to the bottom of the chat here. I've had enough. Oh, right. Yeah. Right. What's Lop saying? Because it was banned. Ah. So there must be. And Cookie says, is it on archive? Is it on archive? Yeah. Yes, Ken, put it in. Yes, Ken put it up on one of those. Okay. Anyone got a link that to put it in? That'd be great. I would genuinely be interested in that. I really would. So yeah, let me go back to it. Let me make a note of here. Let me just star this, and then I know where I am in the chat. And 23 of you lovely people watching this wonderful Tuesday evening show. It's me, not a Dr. Robert, and it's the Healthfreedom chat show. And we've got some health stories for you, me and Pete. And we've got some music coming up. And also we've got your questions, not my questions, but your questions. We've also got the quiz. Yeah, we've got the quiz as well. Let me go to my notes. This is so organized. Look, honestly, this really is very, very organized. And I've also wanted to talk about this particular story, actually. And I'm going to start it off by playing a tune. It's 20 to 9. And I'm going to play this tune to you. And then we'll read a story, okay? See you in a minute. But enjoy this little tune-a-thon. It's been running through my head all week. It really has, okay? There it is.
To the slaughter. Now don't be afraid, come and join the parade for the ultimate end sacrifice. It's an old-fashioned story of hope and of glory, a ticket for taking a life. I don't wanna be a hero. I don't wanna die for you. Forget
There you go. Did you like that? Pete, did you like that tune? Have you heard that before?
I didn't like the tune, I like the lyrics. That's okay.
The words are very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the words are very good. And it's been, it really has. Cookies found it, that book that they were talking about. And there we go.
Yeah, me too. I found the link. I dropped the link in there.
And you
to the
posted
Internet
the link.
Archive, it's on there.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Some comments. There we go from last night. Let's have a look. About that tune rather. Yeah, Mr. Smith. I know you went to see Depeche Mode last night. One of the best gigs I've ever seen. Well done. Good for you. Down, 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 down. That might be something I do in the future, by the way. Guess the tune from my dreadful Dadurin. And Spanish said, a conscription song, Rob. Yep, it's been running through my head, and Blazing hated it. Well, it's one of those things, isn't it? And Chris was listening to that to Johnny H. J. Shattered Dreams last night. What are the odds? Exactly. What are the odds, Chris? It was a great album, actually. Not everyone. I mean, good pop music as far as I'm concerned. And what else has been said? Oh, okay. Found that. Yeah. Shattered Dreams was the other track. Yeah. And the other big one was Turn Back the Clock. That was a great track as well. And it starred a certain 80s woman in her own right who was howling in the background because she happened to walk into the studio when they were making it. And so she started singing. Can you guess who that was? Which blonde lady was singing in the background when they made that particular, not that song, but the other one? Anyone? Any guesses? Any guesses? Turn Back the Clock. Who was howling in the background of Turn Back the Clock? Anyone know anything about that? And by the way, if you're listening, make sure you've got the chat on live chat. Okay. Yazoo, no. Bet Lynch, no. Rich T, it wasn't Bet Lynch. No. Blondie, it was a good guess. That's a good guess. It was Kim Wilde, actually. She sang on the back of it because I think they were under the same label, and so therefore she was recording, and she walked into the studio and started doing some backing vocals. So yeah, that did remind me of that particular of what's been going on right now. I know this isn't, I normally leave these sort of stories for Pete and Cookie and for Steve to talk about. And but yeah, honestly, this whole conscription thing has been really bugging me, and so I found this article about it. I'm going to share the screen now. Here we go. I'll read it to you. So conscription in the UK, how it could work if people are called up for military service to fight in the army. And this general said he suggested the army should have a large force of 120,000 within 3 years, which should include regular soldiers, reserves, and former military personnel who could be called upon. But this would not be enough to win a war, he stressed, which started by armies and won by civilians. The government has since denied any suggestions that conscription could be reintroduced in the UK. Rishi Sunak's official spokesman insisted military service would remain voluntary moving forward. But General Patrick urged the government to start thinking about it, how it would mobilise the nation in the event of war. Now, conversations about hypothetical war with Russia in the future have led to questions of who would be exempt from conscription in the modern day, right? So, mandatory military service was first introduced in World War I under the Military Service Act 1916, and again in the Second World War under the Armed Forces Act of 39. In the First World War, every fighting age man between 18 and 41 was liable to conscription. However, there were several exemptions by the Second World War, and these exemptions are likely to apply in the hypothetical event of any world war in the modern day. Which professionals would be exempt? Those who work in key industries are considered vital to keeping the country running, would likely be exempt in the event of war. And then it goes on to say, whilst it's likely the professionals exempt would be adapted to modern landscape, they indicate the types of roles considered important for keeping the country running. Which age ranges would be exempt? And it says the second conscription, blah, blah, blah. I'm just looking up here. Oh, it goes. Okay, so it's talking about the World War One, and then the second conscription introduced in World War Two lasts until 1960. Initially, only men between ages 20 and 21 were liable to be conscripted military men. But as far as war stepped up, this changed to men and age between 18 and 41. And it goes on. Which medical conditions would provide exemptions? Neurological conditions, severe skin conditions, psychiatric, cardiovascular issues prevent you from being drafted. Those with bone or joint problems, such as chronic knee injuries, shoulder problems, and a history of bone fractures would render you exempt. And there's a horrible man. There we go. There's a horrible man. Look, yeah, that's Paddy Sanders. He can fuck off as far as I'm concerned, because all he's doing is trying to whip up chat about having a war with Russia, which, the amount of propaganda going on now about war with Russia is just unbelievable. And there's not one iota of evidence. They are just trying to whip up this fury about war, and also trying to make people's energy into a low vibrational energy by saying, you could be conscripted. Yeah, we could get you. We could get you. Here's my thing, right? About conscientious objectors, right? I think there would be so many conscientious objectors, okay, that there isn't enough prisons, okay, for all the conscientious objectors. Because like that song, I ain't going to be no hero, right? I ain't going to die for you, right? And you're not sending me off to some faraway land, okay? You can fuck off as far as I'm concerned. I'm really fucking sick of all of this chat about war and stuff like that. And I know that this is not the right show and stuff like that, but I just wanted to comment about it. And it goes on about what about the conscientious objectors? It says, well, there are around 16,000 in World War One, and those who objected had to appear before a tribunal to argue the case for refusing to join. What do you think about this, Pete?
I think we should send in the LGBTQ plus first.
Yeah. No, shall I tell you who we should send in first? The fucking government.
Yeah, sure. And
they
then
can
the
fuck
LGBTQ and the elites and their children. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Who's going to fucking sign up to this? Who's going to agree? Who's going to, it's like what's happening in the Ukraine. All the young men are fucking fleeing that country. Yeah. Nobody wants to fight that war for the Ukraine.
No.
So who wants to fight a war for England while the borders are wide open?
Yeah.
For what,
I mean, also, have you noticed the chat?
For Europe?
You've noticed the chat is, well, they're letting all these people in, and they're all fit young men. Maybe they'll be used against us, or maybe they can go and fight for us and stuff.
Yeah,
like
then
that.
I'll grab a gun and I'll fight. But that's different.
I'll
fight for myself.
I would not fight for anyone. I'm sorry.
I'll fight for myself.
I'll fight for myself. Absolutely. Yeah.
So if there is a foreign army being formed out here and they're trying to take over, my village, I'm gonna fucking form a rebellion over here. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you've got any friends that I know, you've spoken to me and Cookie. I don't know anyone, in where you live. Has anyone spoken about it and stuff like that? I don't know.
Literally, like fucking, we should form a militia or something? No.
Really?
No.
That's not a bad idea, though.
It's not a bad idea, but we're not at that point yet, I think.
And we're not allowed weapons, are we, anymore? Yeah. Too many false flags, and they took away our weapons, our guns. The only gun you're allowed over here is a shotgun. You've got to have a license for that. Crossbows are very good, though.
Yeah, there are plenty of alternatives, mate.
There are plenty of alternatives. There really are plenty of alternatives. Let me have a look. Let me go up to the chat, what people have been saying. Christ, it's a very busy chat, actually. So let me just go. I don't know where I left my marker. Where's my marker? Oh, I'm just going to go to the bottom. Right, okay. Let's go to allotment militia. Yes, Rich T. I'm an allotment militia. And Spanish has got an
I'll
important...
throw my tomatoes at you.
Hey, Kendo, if you're watching, hope you're getting better, fella. Yeah, very important. We missed you, Kendo.
Again.
We missed you in the chat. Nubian says, fear tactics. There will be no war. Absolutely. I will fight for the people, not for the government. Yep. Yeah. Send a platoon of naked trannies running on the front line, says Blazing.
I have to agree, because it's not logic. They have been modernizing and transforming the armies into fucking drones and robots and shooty from far away.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are we gonna do with 1 million enlisted Brits fighting a war? How the fuck are we gonna organize that shit?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's long gone. That's not happening.
Yeah, I agree.
The PlayStation generation, however, they could use those drones very well, right?
Yeah.
So that might be it. But
oh well, they've trained all the kids to play, on computers to operate drones, haven't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
What's any other comments here? Any other comments that I've missed about it? No. Good. Anyway, that link for that book's in there as well. So, yeah, don't forget tonight we've got Mr. Smith. He's doing his. Is it a 4Q, Mr. Smith, tonight? I don't know, but he's doing his live thing, streaming at 11. A lot of Mr. Smith's crowd is in America. So therefore, that's why he streams so late, if people are wondering. But you can come to the after chat and have a chat with me if you want. Me and Pete. Then there's room for about 8 other people. And we've normally got about 7 people in, so there's still room for anyone who wants to pop in and say hello. So yeah, Mr. Smith, and don't forget we've got Pete and Cookie again tomorrow. Starfish Troopers podcast tomorrow, and on Thursday we've got To Goose the Steve with his theory on life and playing some tunes that we all love as well. So, and talking of tunes, I went. So what have I been up to? So this week, I went and helped my my partner's neighbour. We looked out the window and we saw her struggling with her hedge. And it got very, very big. So we decided, and she was literally using clippers and stuff like that. So we just literally pulled out all the electric stuff, the hedge trimmers and everything, and we went down and helped her trim her bush. Yeah, and that is a euphemism. Yeah. So I did my good deed. It was an hour and a half, and it knackered me out. But it's good to do things for other people. It makes you feel good. It really does. Good evening, Ridiculizer. Welcome, sir. How's sunny Spain, Ridiculizer? Well, I know you're not Spain, but you know the island you're in, because I hear it's very nice. My son Matt, who's not here right now, he's working at the moment. He's off to Barcelona tomorrow. He's going skating. I'm taking him to Luton Airport tomorrow, and Chris says 9 likes now. Steady on now. Come on. Steady on. Beautiful weather, mate. It's roasting today. Yeah, I did hear that, actually. I did hear that, and I hear it's going to be sticking around for a while. Can you just make sure it sticks around until about beginning of June? Because I'm popping over to see my sister at the beginning of June, so it would be nice. It really would be nice if it could stick around. But yeah, so I did my good deed, and also yesterday I travelled for 2 hours to go and stay down in Essex, because down in Essex they all talk like that. Yeah, down in Essex they all talk like that. Kitty's got an important message as well. Yeah, hello folks. If you're really enjoying the show tonight, please do hit the like button, thumbs up, thumbs bottoms up, LOL, and all that stuff. Lovely jubbly. So I went down to Southend on Sea, which is about 2 hours from me, and we decided to stay the night. because we went to see the legend who is Martin Fry and ABC, and it's 40 years since their legendary album Lexicon of Love came out, and they are touring different parts of the country. I think most of it's sold out now, but if you can get a ticket, go and see it. I'm sure Mr. Smith would also say the same about dun, 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 dun. So, but it's probably sold out. But I was quite shocked that it's an arena tour. I thought ABC would actually sell out an arena tour, but I don't know. But anyway, it was a great gig. I did post a little short on my channel today, just a little teaser about the music and how good it was. They had now let me get this right. Let me say it right, okay? So they had where is it? Sorry, I'm a boomer. Pete will tell you. I'm just trying to remember the name of it. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to play you the bloody tune. It's ABC and the South Bank Symphonia. And here is, right, the Look of Love with part 2 at the beginning and then his encore right at the end. And if I get a strike, I don't give a fuck. But enjoy it. I hope the sound's not too bad for you. Here we go.
You know we were hiding in the back there. We haven't got into our helicopter. Into our Uber. Do you want to hear one more song? We never know what to play. And can we play The Look of Love once more? But only if you sing along. The Look of Love, please, guys. Yeah. Let's try that song one more time. Something
Yes, Mr. Smith, portrait view to film a band. Yeah, I know. Let me tell you something. First of all, I never ever film a band, right? But I just wanted to share that on the show. I mean, the first time he sung that was the the ending version. We're coming back on the stage. One more tune. And I never record, but I just wanted to share it with you. And I was quite close as well. I just thought, you know what? I'll just whip out my phone and just record it. Yeah, I could have done it in portrait mode, but hey. One of those things. 1,600 people there, sold out gig. Yes, I know. Try filming in landscape, blazing stars. Try fucking going to the gig, you miserable git. Miss Blue Sky's all-time favorite ABC song. There we go. And the funny thing is that that was a woman who was conducting, was a lady called Anne Dudley. Now, the Lexicon of Love was produced with Anne Dudley in it, and someone remind me, who was the famous producer that produced that? I can't bloody remember his name. Trevor Horn, that's the one. Trevor Horn, and apparently Anne Dudley sorted out all the strings for that when it first came out 40 years ago, and now Anne Dudley is conducting the South Bank Sinfonia to do that tour, which is great, and it did. It sounded absolutely fantastic. What's that Spanish? Thanks for making me feel old, you cunt. Yeah, Trevor Horn. Yeah, I did get there. He is a genius. Yeah, and I think he was a murderer as well. He accidentally killed his son or his wife or something, didn't he? It was quite horrible, really, with a bow and arrow. Ooh. Sacrificial lamb? Don't know. If you don't know about it, look it up. Honestly, Trevor Horn and a crossbow incident. Read up about that. Should we have your questions? One of your questions, shall we, Pete? Yes, let's have one of your questions. But first of all, yes, buy myself and support this show. You get my entertainment and myself by buying myself. So if you want to buy myself, buy it. But if you don't worry about it.
I will buy you coffee, but I can't.
Yeah, I tried to buy Peter coffee, but it's fucking shit.
Yeah,
not
true.
The coffee, the app, because I tried putting in my debit card details like 7 times, and it still wouldn't work. It was rubbish, absolutely rubbish.
But thanks for the 7 cups of coffee.
No, that's right. But you have got, Pete. You've got alternative ways as well. You can. People
many ways.
They can do like PayPal and stuff like that, which is what I did in the end, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But if people
buy
want
myself and get Pete free, well, no.
Yeah. If people want myself, links. All you got to do is send me an email to cbd-salve@hotmail.com, and it tells you what to do about.
I get 20%,
and Pete gets 20%. I give him a little, little bit of salve backhander. I'll give him a salve backhander, mate. I'll give myself backhander. So that's the salve. Your questions, wasn't it? That's right. God, this is getting. I've got so much to talk to you about tonight. I really have. I've been working on this show for absolutely ages. For about 3 hours, actually. Right, where's your questions? Here we go. That's questions. It's down here. Your questions. Number 1. Here's a question for you. What's your hidden talent? You got a hidden talent, Pete? I mean, mine's just playing.
Have we done this before?
Oh, maybe I might have done that one, actually. We might have done, I wasn't sure. We can go to question 2. Let's move that one. Let's go to question 2 then. Okay. Question 2. What health supplements do you include in your diet, if any? Pete, do you take any supplements?
Vitamins, yeah.
Supplements, vitamins?
Yeah.
Do you take any?
Yeah, I do. Vitamins.
Do you? What do you take? What do you take, Pete?
Multivitamin pills.
Oh, you take a multi one?
Yeah.
Is it a good quality one?
I think so, yeah.
Has it got fillers? Because a lot of those multi ones, if it's a good quality one, it shouldn't have fillers. It shouldn't have.
No, it's a proper one. It's a good brand.
No bulking agents or caking agents, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, I know.
Spanish takes ascorbic acid, vitamin C. That's good. Good. I keep reminding people, please take some vitamin D this time of year because it will, and some zinc because it will protect your immune system. It's not about you're going to catch anything. It's it's just about your body having a detox. I was counting the other day how many tablets I take, Pete, and I think it's about 13 or 14 tablets.
That's a lot, but okay. Yeah.
My partner, she said, why do you take so many? And I said to her, look, you don't get to look as good as this, right, without taking this many tablets. And do you know what she said? She said, when's it going to start? How rude. How rude.
Yeah.
Nubian takes magnesium, zinc, vitamin B, C, and D. Well done. Mr. Smith, I do a bit of vitamin D and vitamin C powder. Nice one. Excellent. Excellent. Rich tea, gummy multivitamins. It's great. Yep. Anything you can get in your body, any vitamins, anything. I mean, look, we need to get our nutrition from the food. But I've said this. I've said this before, but months and months ago, the last time I said this. The problem with the food is that even organic food that's grown in the soil is quite depleted of the essential nutrients that can go back into the food to feed you when you eat the food. So there's a lot of selenium, I believe, missing from the land. So again, supplementing will always help your health. It really will. So please try and supplement just a little bit, even, But I take, what do I take? I take sodium ascorbate, which is vitamin C. I take magnesium, like 7 types of magnesium capsule. That they are. I do buy the expensive ones, but I'd rather spend. I used to spend a lot of money on cannabis, and now I spend it on supplements. From one extreme to another. I also take vitamin D. I take all the Bs. I take an extra B3, which is niacinamide. And I take about 3 of those. What else do I take? Fish oils. I take really good fish oils. I take lutein from my eyes. Yeah, I'll show everyone one day what. I take lion's mane.
And self, of course. Don't forget the self.
Look, I've said this to them. I don't get to look this good without myself, Pete.
Yeah, it's your slogan for sure. You should put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah. I've got a t-shirt. I haven't worn my self t-shirt for ages, actually. I should do. That reminds me, I've got to get a t-shirt made up for my 100th show and give it away. If I can, if anyone wants it. It's quarter
merch.
past 9.
Yeah, we should do merch. That's a good idea.
It's 9:15. You're watching not a Dr. Robert's Healthfreedom show. It's Tuesday. It's the Tuesday surgery. I'm here just to lighten up your day. We've got questions for you. We've got a quiz at the end. We've got a little bit more music. We've got a track coming up from Mr. Smith as well, because I'm sure you're sick of hearing about me. And I've got another health story for you as well. So I'm going to, let me share another story with you. Present. Here we go. Share screen. Here we go. I found this fascinating. Please comment, Pete, if you want. NHS prescriptions to be delivered by Uber under express delivery. I lost it. There we go. Sorry about that. Come back. Here it is. Here it is. Let me just screen. There it is. Right. NHS under express delivery service as app gets major overhaul. NHS prescriptions are set to be delivered to people's door by Uber. From March, Brits will be able to use Healthfreedom, an NHS recommended app for repeat prescriptions for delivery in as little as 1 hour. Customers will also be able to order everyday medicines and health products from more than 1,500 participating local pharmacies. Sorry, Pete, is this an oxymoron or what? Is this oxymoronic? Let's order some fucking shit food from Uber, right? And get our prescriptions delivered at the same time. they can.
Yeah, I hope they don't mix it up. It's like, you know, you order a pizza and you get
Yeah. Hey, where's my burger? You
get a jab.
You just delivered me some bloody
Fucking pills.
paracetamol, mate.
This plays into the 15-minute city shit because you don't have to go to the pharmacy anymore.
Yep, your biker will.
Everything is automated. Everything is coming to you instead of you going
your
out.
Your biker will bring it on his Uber Eats backpack.
Yeah.
Healthfreedom, which is used by 750,000 people in the UK, said that the partnership supports the government's Pharmacy First initiative. Yeah, which launches tomorrow, and we'll see chemists given powers to treat common conditions and prescribe some drugs. Okay. As it stands, patients using Healthfreedom can order their prescriptions and choose whether to collect it from their local pharmacy around 2 days later or for it to be delivered, which takes around 3 days. However, through Uber Direct, patients can choose to get their medicine within 1 hour of ordering it or within a chosen 60-minute slot in both cities and rural areas. Prescriptions.
How does that? Huh? Why? Why does it take 2 days if you go there?
I don't know.
Is it 2 days walking or what?
I don't know. Prescriptions.
Were you waiting in line?
Will still have to be written by a doctor following consultations, but repeat prescriptions must be signed off by a GP before being dispensed, according to the Telegraph. Patients will still need to pay for medicine and prescription in the usual way, and there will be an additional delivery charge for the service. The news reported. It'll be powered through the same tech and couriers used to take its takeaway and grocery delivery service, Uber Eats, and it goes on and on and on.
Yeah, okay, but this is one step to like, the pharmacy is no longer available. It shut down.
Yeah,
you can order at Uber with an extra cost.
Yeah, you're right. It's another kill another industry.
Yeah, you used to have a pharmacy and a pharmacist that did some, checking if you got the right medicine, if you, maybe look a little funny and maybe you should change your prescription, or if you have any doubts or questions or what the hell.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you can ask your Uber, hey, how should I take my heart medicine? Anal.
One up the bum, no harm done.
Let me help you.
Going back to what do you take? Any supplements? Blazing says, does Viagra count? Do you need it?
Well,
Blazing?
I got a funny one you might like. They're planning to sell ecstasy over here at the pharmacy.
No.
Yep.
Wow. What? Legal?
Yeah.
What, you don't need a prescription?
No.
Whoa.
But then they say, like, it's checked. It's good ecstasy. There's no, because sometimes there's bad ecstasy. They put shit in there, like,
Yeah.
But, yeah. And you can test it for free already for decades over here.
Yeah, you could.
You can go to the pharmacy. They'll check it for you. They won't write down your name or anything. They'll check if it's legit or not.
Yeah.
But now they're going to start selling it as well.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
At your local pharmacy. Whee!
Wow.
Can you see the line of people like grandma and then a couple of hipsters, disco people. Yeah, man, get me my shit, man. Yeah. Great.
Starting a whole new generation. That nan won't be saying, you wait, if you fucking, I'd fuck your granddad will fucking kill you. She'd be like,
yeah, but they're opening up the way for cocaine and heroin and all the other.
Yeah, they just want everyone drugged up, don't they?
Well, and they want to be the seller and they get rid of the fucking drug dealers. They want to be the drug dealer.
Yeah.
It's good money.
Paula takes vitamin D, C, magnesium, fish oil.
Pharmacy rave club. I can see that.
Paprika.
Hey man, let's party at the pharmacy.
Mascara or procreation. I don't know what that was. Maybe Mahatma Malevolence. Good evening, Mahatma Malevolence. What's the best source for vits? Your food, Mahatma Malevolence. Really? That is your best source, and grow it yourself if you can. But again, it's about how much nutrients are in the actual food itself. Let's have a look. What else has been written here? Yeah, Spanish says organic foods, Mahat. Yep. A couple of fat lines of vitamin C powder do wonders before a drum stream. You can take vitamin C, Mr. Smith, right up until the point where you have loose poo-poos or stools, drum stools. If you have too much vitamin C, you slip off your drum stool. I thought it was funny.
Nah.
Okay. I think I deserve a round of applause for that. Hang on, let me just find it. Just 1 second. All right, that's enough. What else has been said? Dandelions are free, Mahat, says Spanish. Yeah. Apparently, weeds are very full of nutrition as well. Yeah. You can make tea with nettles and stuff like that, and dandelions. So you can make tea, and they contain essential nutrients as well. And before I forget, I'd just like to say hello, Matt, the biggest lurker and MI6 agent in the world. Hello, Matt. He spoke to me. We had a chat. Oh, we've got another conference coming up, Pete. The same one that I went to last year. There's another one coming up in April. But I'll be honest with you, the speakers look pretty rubbish. But I think I'd like to go. Still.
You could be a speaker now.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm going to promote the show. I'm going to promote the show. I'm going to have little cards made up and promote the show and sell loads and loads of salve there, hopefully.
Good on you.
It'll be worth the £150 the ticket cost is. I've got to sell a lot of salve.
Okay.
Make food your pharmacy. Who owns Uber? How do all? Good evening, Jerry, son of Mick. How are you, sir? What's next? Junkies getting daily methadone drone drop-offs? Possibly. Cookie says MDMA is now a medicine. Hello. Yeah. You ever tried it, Pete? Shrooms are better, says Spanish Chicken. I've never tried mushrooms. I've tried MDMA or ecstasy. I was in Spain and I got off my face thanks to my nephews who bombed my drink. I was gnawing all the way outside. No.
No, I don't ecstasy. Ecstasy is okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Straight up MDMA is not nice. It's nice when you do it.
But this isn't advice.
Make sure you're among friends, like good friends.
Yeah.
And but the next day your fucking hormones are fucked. Like, you're depressed, you're down,
it does destroy your immune system as well.
That's terrible. So I don't like it.
And Chris has got a very important message. Drugs bad. Don't do drugs. Okay. Hey! Respect my privacy. I do love that at the end.
Yep.
I'm just looking down your comments. Yes, Chris, it's Rob's MI5 handler. Yeah, I am. I'm not MI. I'm MI 59, Chris. Nearly 60.
And a half.
And a half. Oh, a couple of months away from it. Weeds are just plants that say grow in the wrong place. Yeah. But why they who called them weeds? Who named them weeds? Who said, oh, they're terrible for you? Who said kill them?
It's a conspiracy, I tell you.
It is a conspiracy. But life isn't a conspiracy. And the Tuesday blues from a big weekend on the Disco Biscuits. Ouch. It looks like Mr. Smith's got some experience there. It's a serotonin overload, said Cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Chris says, Dinny is a couple of months older than you, Rob. Do I give a fuck, Chris, about Dinny? Nah, he don't talk to
And
me
look at the
anymore.
difference. I mean, that's night and day.
Yeah.
Huh?
Exactly.
Self really works.
Yeah.
So just a proof.
Yeah. So where are we going now, Pete? Let me look at my notes. We've done the conscription. So,
I think it's
here's
time
new
for a tune, but okay.
no, hang on. Here's a new section for you. This day in music. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a new section for you. So this day in music, right? In 2016, David Bowie reached #1 in the American album charts for the first time with Black Star, released 2 days before his death on January the 10th. His highest chart in US album previously had been The Next Day, which peaked at #2 in 2013. In 2000, Gabrielle went to #1. That's Mr. Smith's favorite, not Peter Gabrielle, but Gabrielle. Gabrielle went to #1 in the UK singles chart with Rise. The song used a sample from Bob Dylan's Knock, Knock, Knocking on Heaven's Door, giving Dylan his third UK #1 as a writer, the other two being the Byrds version of Mr. Tambourine Man and Manfred Mann's The Mighty Quinn. In 1999, Britney Spears, after spending 11 weeks on the chart, Britney Spears started a 2-week run at #1 on the US singles chart with Hit Me Baby One More Time. The song topped the charts for in at least 23 countries and was the best-selling single of 1999. The song was one of the best-selling singles of all time, with over 10 million copies sold. In 1969, the Beatles, with Billy Preston, played their lunchtime rooftop gig on top of the Apple building at Savile Row in London, lasting just over 40 minutes. It was the last time the Beatles performed live. They played Get Back, Don't Bring Me Down, Don't Let Me Down even. I was in ELO mode then. I've Got a Feeling, the one after 909, and Dig a Pony. Traffic was brought to a standstill as crowds of people gathered below and watched from windows in nearby buildings. John Lennon ended the performance by saying, I'd like to say thank you on behalf of the group and ourselves. I hope we pass the audition. So, and that, Pete, ends this day in music. Did you like that?
Yeah, that's interesting. Some
information, bit of useless information.
Facts. Yeah.
Just facts. And there's another question coming up, not just facts. There's another question coming up for people. We've had 2 questions already. One I'd asked previously in a previous show, so I apologize for that. But here's your question number 3. All right. Britney Spears became popular again as the word was used for the jibby jabby. Britney Spears. Yep. 3-dart finish.
Hey.
The treble top.
A cup of tea.
The treble top. What's your favourite sandwich filling? Peter. I love a cheese and onion. I do love a cheese and onion. I stink afterwards. But I do.
This is not gonna sound good, but peanut butter jelly.
No, I love peanut butter. Actually, I do love peanut butter. I love my peanut butter on toast. Is it crunchy or smooth, Pete?
Smooth.
Oh, controversial.
Yeah, sorry, smooth.
No, I'm a crunchy man myself. A Spanish chicken is a cheese and cucumber man. And yes, you got fact. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Cookie. Yes. Key says peanut butter and jam. Nice. Mr. Smith is an egg mayo man. Okay. Yeah.
Not
Any
bad
others?
either.
Come on. Give me. What's your favorite sandwich filling? Come on. You're all a bit slow tonight. There's 20 of you in the chat. Come on. You must.
Ham and cheese is fucking nice.
Give me. I do. But where do you like to buy your? If you had to buy a sandwich, I think I had a Lidl one or an Aldi sandwich.
I never buy one. Never.
They're quite good. They're not bad. Is it butter or is it margarine? Butter all the way for me. Butter all the way. Butter all the way. Yeah. Right. So here we go. The answers are coming in. And Cookie, no, Spanish chicken bread and dripping for the win. Yuck. Manda, tuna, onion, and salad cream. Rick is a bacon sarnie. Yep, good. Cookie is ham and cheese toasty. See, they're all coming in now. Mascara is peanut butter, raspberry jam with the seeds and a packet of streaky bacon on a small white bloomer. Can you be any more precise, please, Mascara? It's rubbish. Coronation chicken. Nah, not me, but it's okay. Booths. You go, oh, you like booths, Mr. Smith. They're sandwiches, okay. And ham, cheese, and pickle from Rich Tea. Chris says, what was the question? I wasn't listening. Fuck off, Chris. And mascara.
Pay
also,
attention.
mascara says cheese and apple. Caesar chich bacon wrap. Nice. Cheese and mushroom toasty. There you go.
Nah.
Yeah. It's all right. That's all right. It's okay. Don't forget, we've got the big quiz coming up later. Yeah. Oh, Spanish is up on it again. Hang on. Club bacon and avocado made by a virgin.
On Epstein Island.
Oh, Kitty's got a cheeky one. Beef and mustard. Ooh, yeah. What's the hot stuff that they they put in it? Oh, I forget.
Salsa?
No,
Oh.
it's white stuff. I forget.
Oh.
I can't remember what it's called now. Mr. Smith says George Michael. A George Michael sandwich. Okay, whatever turns you on, Mr. Smith. Wasabi says, no, it's not wasabi. Horseradish is the correct answer.
Horseradish, that's the one.
Yes. I love a bit of horseradish, but not everyone. Yeah, horseradish. Thank you very much, everyone.
Healthy too.
And it's very healthy for you. I think anything spicy is good for you. I really do, because again, when we detox, I think that's the liver releasing all the toxins. So when you sweat, that's that's all part of your detox process. So that's all good for you. There you go. You see, we're getting your brains working tonight. And let me go back to my notes. What else am I going to talk to you about tonight? I've done that. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've got to talk about that one. Yeah. So I think I've got one more thing to talk to you about. Do you know my thumbnail? Let me hide that latest comment. Actually, horseradish. Let me get rid of that. You know what? My thumbnail was Elon Musk and the monkey. Yep. They've implanted. Do you know they've got thousands of volunteers that want to have implants put into their brain? You know. New Being says horseradish in Swedish is pepper root. Pepparrot.
Yeah, but you're talking about paraplegics, blind people.
Oh, is that right? That were all these volunteers?
Yeah. That's
was it?
Yeah, it's all medical. It's not a brain chip yet. That's in 30 years, maybe, if it all works out.
Yeah,
probably not.
Elon Musk says Neuralink implanted wireless brain chip. Here we go. Tech billionaire Musk has claimed the Neuralink company has successfully implanted one of its wireless brain chips into a human. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, he said promising brain activity had been detected after the procedure and patient was recovering well. The company's goal is to connect human brains to computers to help tackle complex neurological conditions. A number of rival firms have already implanted similar devices. For any company producing medical devices, the first test in humans is a significant milestone, said Professor Anne Verholstenburg of King's College London. For the brain-computer interface community, we must place this news in the context that whilst there are many companies working on exciting products, there are only a few other companies who have implanted their devices into humans. So Neuralink has joined a rather small group. However, she also suggested there needs to be a note of caution, as true success could only be evaluated in the long term. We know Elon Musk is very adept at generating publicity for his company, she added. Among the other companies make similar advances in this field is the École Polytechnique Fédérale in Switzerland, which has successfully enabled a paralyzed man to walk just by thinking. That was achieved by putting electronic implants on his brain and spine, which wirelessly communicate thoughts to his legs and feet. Details of the breakthrough were published in the peer-reviewed journal in May 2023. There's been no independent verification of Musk's claims, nor has Neuralink provided any information about the procedure he says has taken place. BBC News has approached Neuralink and the US medical regulator, the Food and Drug Administrator, for comment. And then it goes on about testing, and then it talks about telepathy. Telepathy, he said, would enable control of your phone or computer through them almost any device just by thinking. Yeah. And you know what this can do, Pete, as well? This can like also put thoughts into people's heads. This
but they can already do that wirelessly.
Yeah, we know that. But I mean,
you don't need a chip for that.
Yeah, this is going to be even easier now, isn't it? You know, I mean, you know, oh, you'll be able to connect to the internet.
Well,
like that.
if you fucking need this to fucking, you know, make a mouse on a screen move, then we're a long way off to what you're saying.
Yeah.
But there are ways to do that already. But you need a lot of fucking neural links hooked up on your brain to do something like that.
Yeah.
There are studies, right? They have, but you get a helmet on with 1,000 sensors in it that reach your brain, and then they can image what you're seeing, what you're thinking, what you're dreaming, all that stuff they can do, and reverse, like put stuff in your head as well. You can do that with a magnet. Just hold a strong magnet against your head, and you start fucking hallucinating.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! Hang on.
Whee! That's really strong.
New Being's got a great answer to it. It's a no-brainer. That's very good, New Being. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could not walk and this would make me walk. Well, fuck hell yeah.
Yeah.
But that's about it, right? It's not to make sending texts more easy or something like that.
This is how they're selling it, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
We're going to help all these poor people that have become disabled, maybe because of an experimental drug we gave people.
Well, that or our soldiers, because mostly it's that people that come from the battlefield. They need this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's RoboCop, isn't it? It's,
well,
it's tech meeting humans. You know, it's you need a brain to put in the chip in first.
Yeah, you could make super soldiers for sure. You could just, upload some karate moves.
Can flat earthers apply? Mahatma says French state has proper gone to war with the farmers. Yes, they have. I'm sure you'll be talking about this, Pete. Maybe they've shut down. Paris.
Completely. Yeah.
Did you talk about it last night? I didn't. I couldn't see.
A little bit. No. I got some clips in for the intro
tomorrow. Good stuff. Good stuff. Should we have another question? Yes, Robert. Let's have another question. Yeah, let's have another question. Okay, let's have a question. If I've got another question, sandwich filling. I think I'm done. Actually, I think I'm done. With it. Do you know what that means? That means I can play another tune because I know everyone loves hearing me drone on. So I'm going to play another tune. You might recognise this chap. Ooh.
If I were the devil. If I were the devil. If I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness, and I'd have a third of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree. So I'd set about, however necessary, to take over the United States. I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of a serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve, do as you please. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square. And the old I would teach to pray after me, Our Father, which art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flames. If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions. Just let those run wild. Until before you knew it, you'd have to have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion. And deify science. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd make the symbol of Easter an egg and the symbol of Christmas a bottle. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who want it until I had killed the incentive of the ambitious. What'll you bet? I couldn't get whole states to promote gambling as the way to get rich. I would caution against extremes in hard work, in patriotism, in moral conduct. I would convince the young that marriage is old-fashioned, that swinging is more fun, that what you see on TV is the way to be. And thus I could undress you in public, and I could lure you into bed with diseases for which there is no cure. In other words, if I were the devil, I'd just keep right on doing what he's doing.
Yeah, well done, Mr. Smith. I really like that track. I think that was last week that you recorded that. I stayed up rather late. I left the after chat to watch your show because I do enjoy watching you drum, and so does Pete, don't you, Pete?
Yep, love it.
It's
But
just great.
It's headphones are mandatory when you listen to the live stream because it's like you said, this is mono, but
yeah,
the stereo effects and all that. That's really like your.
Yeah, I just
really
literally
good.
copied that down from YouTube on the 4K
Yeah, I don't know.
downloader.
Yeah.
So
Well-
I don't know why. I don't know why it did it in mono. I don't know. I don't know why it did it in mono, but it was great. Yeah, that's that Paul Harvey, I believe. Am I right, Mr. Smith? With Paul Harvey. Paul Harvey was a 1960s guy who read that out. And I'd heard that If I Were the Devil before, but I love the way that you laid that down over that track. I thought it was fabulous, and I just wanted to share it with everyone as well. I really thought it was an excellent. Paul Harvey from 1965. There you go, Mr. Cookie said he thought it sounded a bit like Edward G. Griffin. I thought it did as well, actually. I really did. I thought it did. So yeah. Cool. Excellent track. Don't forget. If you want more of that, there is this. Oh, cute. Oh, cute. Done. There you go. So that's tonight. If you want to watch that, 11 o'clock. So, do you know what time it is, Pete?
No.
Apart from 9:45, I think it's almost quiz time, Pete.
Oh.
Yep, I know. It's
Drum
very
roll.
No, we haven't got.
No, we don't have that. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you've given me an idea then. I see. Now you see.
I know. Yeah. I'm sorry.
We could have a round of applause. Or the end of a round of applause, or we'll try again. Yes, it's almost quiz time. I know you've all been waiting for that moment. And and Mr. Smith says I should do something with Richard Burton too, maybe. Yeah, he's done that. I think Mr. Smith, he did that. Who would have believed in the last years of the 19th century that we were being watched like down a microscope or something like that? What a voice! What a voice that man had, Richard Burton. Yeah, he did. He really did. And that was from War of the Worlds. He did that, didn't he? That was great.
Terence McKenna.
Terence McKenna.
Yeah. He has some weird spacey kind of voice,
I can't remember who he is. I'm trying to. I know the name.
Oh, the mushroom guy. He's weirder and weirder.
Oh right. Oh, is that Terence McKenna?
It only gets weirder and weirder.
Was that? Well, that's not a bad impression. Was it?
And weirder.
It's not a bad impression. Talking of weirder and weirder, where are you, James? You lurker.
Lurking. You being first and last.
You like to be first, don't you?
Yeah.
And last, the ginger ninja.
First in, last out.
Yeah. That's it, Cookie. Weirder and weirder. What did Mascara say? Under milk would be good. Yeah, Mr. Smith, that would be good, wouldn't it? And Manda says that Mascara, that's one of my favorites. Yeah, Milkwood, yeah. And he starred in a lot of films, didn't he? And I'm sure he probably did. He read lots of books as well. Mascara says the scar was starless and the Bible black. I think Mr. Smith should have another detox, and then he can do his Barry White impression again. Oh, hello, this is Mr. Smith, and I'm doing my Barry White impression. I went a bit northern there. Sorry, that was terrible. Sorry about that. Should we do this quiz then? Let's do this quiz.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah. I think I've done all my stories. Yeah. I've done all that. I've done that one. I've done that one. I've got one more song for you at the end as well. It's a nice song. I'm sure you'll all really enjoy it. So, and yeah. Oh, by the way, just before I start, I don't know about you, Pete. Have you noticed that spring is springing? I saw some crocuses and snowdroppy things popping up in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is it happening over there?
Yeah, the birds are fucking.
No.
Yeah, it's happening.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I saw it.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing I didn't do, Pete. I knew it. There was one other thing I wanted to do before, and we've still got the time. It's only 10 to. there was this that I wanted to share with people. Where is it? Just come down here. So you've heard about these WHO amendments, Pete. I've got these WHO amendments here. So I was just going to share it with everyone because they want to basically rule the world. Nothing major. But I just thought I'd show the rules here. So here they are. Look, here we go. So the proposed amendments would be change the overall nature of the World Health Organization from an advisory organization that merely makes recommendations to a governing body whose proclamations would be legally binding. Greatly expand the scope of the international health regulations to include scenarios that merely have a potential to impact public health. Seek to remove respect for dignity, human rights and fundamental freedoms of people. Give the Director General of WHO control over the means of production through an allocation plan for health products to require developed states parties to supply pandemic response products as directed. Give the WHO the authority to require medical exemptions, proof of prophylaxis, I don't know what that means, proof of vaccine, and to implement contract tracing, quarantine, and treatment. And the other one is institute a system of global health certificates in digital or paper format, including test certificates, vaccine certificates, prophylaxis certificates, recovery certificates, passenger locator forms, and a traveller's health declaration. Redirect unspecified billions of dollars to the pharmaceutical hospital emergency industrial complex with no accountability. Allow the disclosure of personal health data. Greatly expand the World Health Organization's capacity to censor what they consider to be misinformation and disinformation, creating an obligation to build, provide, and maintain HR infrastructure at points of entry. The 76th World Health Assembly is scheduled to occur on Sunday, May the 20th. Oh, this was that. We've already had that. So there we go. And those are some of the plans, really. So, yeah.
We played the clip of Ted Dross.
Yeah,
right?
You've done it. But I just thought I'd just remind people there it is in black and white.
Conspiracy theorists.
What they want to do, nothing serious, really. So, yeah.
No, it's all conspiracy theory.
Yep, it's all just conspiracy. And Spanish has got a very important message there.
Yeah, I totally
They
agree.
weren't that bad a band.
Well, I wouldn't fuck them, but...
Yeah. I mean, who are you? Oh, God, I need a drink.
Ooh, it's okay. You can play them without getting a ban.
You can play the Who without getting a ban. That's very good. Yeah, yeah.
You can't play Doherty, though. You got a fucking strike for that one, or a ban. I had to edit that one out.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well.
Nubian said, yeah, I hear birds chirping a lot. The other morning, around 5 in the morning, and today, when heading home from work at around 4:30, some birds were singing. I think that is very
birds.
nearly no other signs of. And the lovely Paula, she sent on our chat group, didn't she? Some lovely bird singing this morning. She really did, and that was really nice. So I sent her back some coffee machine sound. But no, in all seriousness, Paula, thank you for that. It was really lovely of you. It was not, again, it's just a sign, isn't it? Spring is coming. Look, it's been so warm here, but the weather is a bit up and down, isn't it?
Up and down, yeah. It was lovely yesterday here. It was not so great today, but yeah.
Yeah, yesterday we had about 14 or 15 degrees where I in my town, but nearer the coast it was a bit cooler. It was like 11 degrees or something. But yeah.
Yeah, no. Climate change is great so far.
Yes. Global heating. Global boiling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's slow, right? You won't notice. It's great.
Rich T's got a very important question. When's Pete Townsend's book coming out? Oh, a little bit of politics there from Rich T. A little bit of politics. But yeah,
it's going to be a picture book.
Yeah, it's lovely to hear the birds chirping. So again, thank you, Paula, for sharing that. It was really nice of you. And I think I think we're done, aren't we? Yeah.
Quiz time.
Yeah, it's quiz time. Yeah, it's quiz time. Let's do some quiz, Pete. Yeah, let's do. But in the meantime.
Yeah, you got there before me. Damn it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was.
So you were just about to do it.
Yeah, just about. But no, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just a producer, though. Don't.
Yeah, Pete's just.
Care about
Pete,
me.
you're not just a producer, okay? You're not a producer.
All right. Not a producer.
Lowlands.
Yeah.
Pete. Can you have that on your name?
Yeah,
please?
I will do that. Yeah.
Can you just adjust that now, please? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, whilst I get the. So here we go. I'm going to get the questions ready. Here we go now. And then, so it's quiz time, folks. So welcome to the quiz. Okay. So question 1. Here we go. Question 1. What UK music celebrity was born on this day and is 73 years of age today? I'll give you a clue. Okay. He has got something to do with someone in this chat. There you go. But he might have fucked off by now, though. That's that person in this chat. There you go. Who's 73 today? What music celebrity is 73 today? Come on. Good evening, James Owen is back. Yes. Ginger Ninja is back. Yes.
Is it Mr. Smith?
Well, it has got something to do with Mr. Smith. Yeah. No, it's not Alvin Stardust, Spanish. And no, it's not Rod Stewart. No. Very famous musician. Played in bands. Had a solo career himself. No, it's not Paul McCartney. No. He's a bit crippled right now. It's probably all that. Oh, Mr. Smith's at 92. Probably all that drumming he did.
Yeah, forgot.
Probably all that drumming he did, this artist. No, it's not. No, it's not Peter Gabriel. No, it's not Peter Gabriel. Yes, you got it, Mr. Smith. Yeah, exactly. See, I gave you that clue there. Yeah, and Ridiculizer got it as well. There you go. Yeah. Well done, Ridiculizer. Yeah. Manda got it as well. Phil Collins, yeah. Mascara, Phil Collins, Spanish, Phil Collins. Well done.
Isn't
well
he
done,
crippled
everyone.
and deaf?
Is he deaf as well?
Yeah, I think so. That's what's going. Yeah, I thought so.
See, his biggest problem was, Pete, that he didn't buy any myself. Yeah.
Yep. He never watched your show. That's the problem.
He didn't. Huge mistake. Huge
mistake. Yeah, absolutely.
Huge.
This show is life-saving. People should know that.
Question 2. Question 2. Well, it's gone now. Look, I can't see it. Here we go. Question 2. What is the average amount of time that a murder serves in prison in the UK? Is it 8.5 or 16.5 years? What's the average time a murderer serves in prison? 8.5 or 16.5? Come on. Yeah. What do you think? A or B? You can just say A if you want. 8.5 or 16.5. Spanish is Chris is saying 8.5. Mascara says 8.5. James says 8.5. Blazing says 8.5. Kitty says 17 years, but they will only do 6.5. Rick says 8.5. Ridiculizer 8.5. Cookie says 8.5. Manda, I hope it's 16.5, but I fear it's 8.5, says Manda. I hope they were properly guilty, Manda, as well. Let's be honest. And so the answer, excuse me. Right, I'm going to go to my answers because see, I've got all my answers here as well. Look, here we are. Right, I'm just going down to my answers. All right. Oh, yeah, I'll give you that answer. Right. Okay. So what is the average? The answer? It's 16.5, actually. And only 63 prisoners in the UK that are currently serving a whole life sentence where they cannot be released. So there's 63 prisoners serving where they a whole life sentence where they can never be released. But it's actually 16.5. So there you go. And coming back to Phil Collins, English singer, drummer, songwriter, a record producer and actor Phil Collins, as a member of Genesis, he had The 1986 US number one Invisible Touch, 1992 UK number one single I Can't Dance or Dance Even, plus 6 UK number one albums. As a solo artist, Collins had the 1988 UK and US number one single A Groovy Kind of Love, plus 6 other US number ones and 4 UK solo album number one solo albums. Acting roles include Oliver, Buster, Miami Vice. He had an uncredited part as an extra in the Beatles film A Hard Day's Night in 1964, where he is amongst the screaming teenagers during the television concert sequence. Eh? How about that, Pete, for a useless piece of not a producer, Pete?
Yeah, well, it's Phil Collins. So
it's Phil Collins. He's a bit of a wanker.
A bit.
Allegedly.
A bit.
Allegedly. Question. All right, we've done that then. So, question 3. True or false? The average American man tips a waitress with bigger breasts 30% more than other waitresses. True or false? The average American tips waitresses with bigger boobies more money than waitresses with smaller boobies. Chris is saying true. Kitty's saying true.
Just 30%?
Cookie says true. Spanish says true. James says false. Spanish says I would.
Yeah, me too.
Amanda says, oh, that's got to be true, she says. Rick says true. Yeah. A Nubian says yes, true. Okay.
Well, she has to smile with it.
Pete,
otherwise,
what do you think, Pete?
She has to be nice as well. But yeah. Because if she treats you like shit with her big tits, then I don't care about her big tits. But yeah.
The answer is
sure.
Okay, so the answer is true. Even women tip large-breasted women more.
Oh, that's interesting.
There you go. This is a factoid show as well, not just a Dr. Robert and not a producer Pete show. Yeah.
Do man boobs count as well?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Ask Spanish. Spanish, would you tip me with these?
Do you get better tips than your colleagues?
Would you tip me with these Spanish? I know he's obsessed with my boobies. I know he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I do like those, Rob. I really do. I think they're lovely. Yeah, lovely. Question.
I'll get my tits out next time when I go to the restaurant.
Question 4. What can do a 0 to 60 mile per hour in a shorter time? A cheetah or a Bugatti Veyron supercar? Pete?
Cheetah.
What can do 0 to 60 mph in shorter time? A cheetah or a Bugatti Veyron supercar? What say you? What say you? Kitty says the cheetah. Cookie says cheetah. And Spanish says fucking weirdos. Cheetahs aren't fucking weirdos, Spanish. What are you talking about? You're weird, man. You really are.
Weirder and weirder.
Yeah, gets weirder and weirder. Mascara says cheetah. Nubian says cheetah. Spanish says, I think it's the car. I think it's the car. Nubian, yeah. Rick says cheetah. Yeah, okay. So, okay, you ready for the answer? Yes, Dr. Robert. A cheetah can reach 60 mph in 2.5 seconds, beating the Bugatti, which is 3 seconds. Not much in it. Not much in it. There really isn't much in it. So there you go. So yeah, the cheetah is the winner. Yeah.
I wouldn't ride a cheetah though to my work.
But the thing is, Pete, he didn't have to cheat.
That's true.
Question 5. We've had that one. What? I thought I changed that question. No, I thought I questioned that. Let me just hide this one. Hang on. I'm sure I've got it written down, so I didn't add it. How many Brits don't realise that bacon comes from pigs? Is it 1.3 million or 5.2 million? How many Brits don't realise that bacon comes from pigs? Is it 1.3 million or 5.2 million?
I I'm not gonna say. I know what I think I know, but no.
Ridiculous. Tesla would probably beat both.
Yeah.
Nubian says nature conquers. Kitty says, oh, for fuck's sake. Mascara says 1.3. Cookie says 5.2. Rich T says 5.2. And Spanish said, who asked that for fuck's sake? Blazing said 1.3. Yeah, Rich T, yeah. Nubian says media and school trained brains. Well, I'm afraid that's the sort of people that are on this planet right now. Human ingenuity is natural too, says Ridiculous. Absolutely. So, all right, ready for the answer? Okay. So, the answer is 1.3 million. Okay. The majority of who think bacon comes from cows. The majority, okay, who think bacon. So there you go. The majority of the 1.3 million think bacon come from cows.
Are they Muslim? Is that their excuse? Fucking hell. That's how they get away with it. Huh? I got cow bacon. Don't worry. It's fine.
Shut it, Spanish. Rob Mod. Am I moderating the comments? Am I? Fuck off. Fucking Bristolian you.
No, you're not. I am.
Oh, Pete is. There we go.
I'm the producer, so.
Yeah, Pete has power.
But only Spanish, so.
Yeah.
Easy job.
Spanish is trying to pull a joke, a quick, fast joke, yeah. Pull the other one. That is quite funny, Spanish. All right, I'll give you that. All right, okay. Okay. You deserve a little bit of a round of applause.
A little bit.
Now,
not too much. No, give it
I know you're all dying to go to bed and come to the after chat and then watch Mr. Smith's show. Okay. Last question. All right. Question 6. What book sold more copies? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Paula, the Lion, the Witch, the Paula Witch, and the Wardrobe, or 50 Shades of Grey? Come on. Paula's whooshing about on her broomstick right now. Whoosh. She's getting very excited because it's spring. She's going to be flying with the birdies. Whee. What do you think, Pete? What sold more copies?
50 Shades.
Okay. The Lion, the Witch, or the Wardrobe, or 50 Shades. What sold more copies? Okay. Amanda's saying B, so that's 50 Shades. Kitty says 50 Shades. Mr. Smith is laughing at Spanish.
Me too.
Everyone does. Everyone does. Don't worry. Blazing says 50. Cookie says 50. Spanish says Mein Kampf. Mr. Smith says 50. Mascara says The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Do I sound like that? Yes. No, of course you don't. It's just an exaggerated version. Rich T says Wardrobe. James says 50. Nubian says 50. Not available on Amazon anymore. What isn't? 50? Oh, maybe not. Just like 1984 isn't available on Kindle. You know where riding the broomstick comes from? No, please, Lops. Well, enlighten us. I honestly, I don't know. I've no idea.
Spanish is talking about Mein Kampf.
Yeah, I know it was. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Lops, tell us. Magic, says Nubian. There we go. So I'll come to the answer and then we'll go back to Lops's comment if he's got it. So what book sold more copies? Was it The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, or 50 Shades of Grey? The answer is the second best-selling fiction book of all time is The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, behind Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. There you go. For all you potheads. Yeah. There you go. There we go. It's how they applied their potions or self-administered. Thank you for that. See, this show is full of factoids. We have factoids people here. There we go. So Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is the biggest selling book of all time, apparently. And that's why the author, what's her name, Pete? The author? I'm no good with these people. What's her name? Who wrote Harry Potter and all that, allegedly? Someone tell me in the chat.
Oh, fuck. What's her name?
Gotta go, warmed up. Hopefully see some of you later. Thanks for a great stream, Rob. You're very welcome. We'll see you in your show, mate.
Yeah, catch you later, man.
Cheers, Mr. Smith. We'll catch you in your show. I forget her name.
Yeah, I know who you mean. Rowling, yeah. J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling, yeah. Apparently she's got a very big bush. And it brought
Needs trimming?
And it brought traffic to standstill. She's got Leylandii that's, sort of like 3 stories high, and she's having her bush trimmed right now.
Okay.
So I just thought I'd share that with everyone. Listen, Pete, thanks for being a great producer, not a producer, co-host, and keeping me company here. Thanks to everyone who's joined in tonight. Please hit the like button.
I'll share the link for the after chat.
Yeah, share. I'm going to share the link as well. I've got one more tune coming from you. It is a bit of a classic. Are you doing it, Pete? You sharing the link?
I just did it, so yeah.
Oh, you did it. There we go. It's in there. There it is.
It's there.
So thanks for joining me. I'll be back next Tuesday. Don't forget, though, we've also
smash that like.
Smash the like button, please. We've got these lovely people coming up later on. Yep. Thanks again for joining me tonight and Pete, and we'll see you in the Pete and Cookie show tomorrow. I'm going to leave you with just a wonderful, wonderful tune, and try and listen to the lyrics because they're great. It was a one-hit wonder, but it's a classic from the 70s. Ta-da, mates. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's always been when it's right, why wait until the middle of a cold dark night, when everything's a little clearer in the light of day, and we know the night is always gonna be here anyway.
Thinking of you's working up my appetite, looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together make the sparks ignite, and the thought of loving you is getting so exciting. Sky rockets in flight, afternoon delight. Afternoon delight.
Started out this morning feeling so polite. I always thought a fish could not be caught who didn't bite, but you got some beta waiting and I think I might like Evelyn, a little afternoon delight. Sky rockets in flight, afternoon delight. Afternoon delight.
before the sun gone down. Thinking of you's working up an appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together make a sparks ignite. And the thought of rubbing you is getting so exciting. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight.